The three events I chose were the Holocaust, World War II, and the John F. Kennedy assassination. So, the first event, the Holocaust, started September 1st, 1939, when Nazi German soldiers, led by Adolf Hitler, invaded Poland. Jews' rights were being taken away, which means they couldn't use public transportation, made to register property, strict curfew. Jewish doctors could only perform on Jewish patients, and German Jews were stripped of citizenship, and Jews and Germans could not marry or have extramarital sex, so a part of the Nuremberg laws. When they were taken to camps, there was more than just concentration camps. There were extermination camps, labor camps, POW camps, and transit camps. So, life at the camp, a number of camp's doctors would conduct medical experiments on prisoners against their will. They would starve and work them to death. And the sole purpose of the extermination camps were to kill large amounts of people. And they were forced to do hard labor against their will. So April 30th, 1945, Hitler commits suicide. On May 2nd, Soviet troops took Berlin. And this was before it split into West and East Berlin. May 7th, the Germans surrender. May 8th, war in Europe ends and Holocaust is over. All the camps are liberated. And on October 18th, 1945 through October 1st, 1946 were the Nuremberg trials. So all the people, like all the guards, all the doctors that tortured the prisoners were put on trial for it. And altogether, 11 million people died. 6 million were Jews. Others include gypsies, homosexuals, and those defiant against Hitler. And so this is the Star of David that they made the Jews wear to identify themselves. Those are the gas showers where they put all the people in and use cyanide to kill them. And these are the death pits where they threw all the dead bodies in and then they set them on fire. My next event is World War II, which started at the same time the Holocaust did. So 1939, Hitler invades Poland. July 10th, Germany attacks England by air raid, which starts the Battle of Britain. And September 30th, 1940, it's over. So it didn't last too long. December 7th, Japan attacks Pearl Harbor. And that's when the U.S. officially enters World War II, so about 2 years after it started. August 6th through the 9th, the U.S. drops atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan, just kind of leveling them out. August 15th, Japan surrenders, and September 2nd, 1945, World War II is over 6 days and 1 day after it started. 6 years and 1 day after it started. So that's Pearl Harbor after it's bombed. And that's a picture of Hiroshima, a picture of Hiroshima after they let the atomic bombs go. And then my last event, which doesn't tie in with anything, is the John F. Kennedy assassination. So John F. Kennedy was born on May 29th in Brookline, Massachusetts in 1917. 1940, he attended and graduated from Harvard and then joined the Navy. And by 1953, he becomes Democratic congressman in Boston and then advanced to Senate. November 21st, him and the First Lady board Air Force One for a 2-day, 5-city tour in Texas. And this was the first big event the First Lady has attended since she miscarried or her child died. November 22nd, 1963, the president is shot in the head while riding through a motorcade through the Dealey Plaza by Lee Harvey Oswald. And November 24th, he's shot and killed by Jack Ruby, being led to the jail to stand trial. Okay, so this is Lee Harvey Oswald. That's who they accuse of shooting the president. This is pre everything going down. So the president, the first lady, And then this is post, and you can see the First Lady climbing on the back of the motorcade. She's actually picking up John F. Kennedy's brains to kind of put them back, hold it so he doesn't die, but it doesn't work. So, in conclusion, John F. Kennedy was the youngest president to be elected and also the youngest president to be assassinated. The atomic bombs dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima caused complete devastation and killed millions of people. And then this is just a link to the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. My mom's been and she said it's really cool. They have like piles of like shoes and hair that they collected from it. And these are just nice little